the last couple of years, and there's been such a lack of truth, and people all of a sudden are looking at poets. I mean, if you're in an older country, if you're in, I was in Germany, I had this great experience. They had put all these poets on a train, and they were going through the countryside, and they would stop at these little towns, and people would have decorated the town square, and the poets would get out and do a thing, and then they'd get on the train and go to the next place. So I was in Berlin when the train came in for the last time. We were coming home. There were so many people in the train station. They had to shut it down for regular service, coming to see poets. They opened the door of the trains, and the platforms were so crammed with people. They were passing poets out over their heads, and people had signs with the poets' names and flags. And that comes from that's the experience of being in an older country where you go to the news for the news and you go to the poets for the truth.
Mhm.
And America's not there, has not been there for a long time. Poetry was seen as something you did if you had time from doing your main thing, whatever your job or your calling was. And you sat down with a little cup of tea and you opened your poetry book and you scribbled a few lines. But now, and thanks to our inaugural poet, which there was so much exposure to poetry all of a sudden, and now people are taking a closer look at what poets are doing, and so among ourselves, the poets, we're all talking about what that responsibility means now.
Mhm.
That you what we started out saying, what you and I started out saying is that, you have to be rooted in yourself and realize why you're writing poetry, what you hope to do with it.